Hello YouTube. Today I'm going to show you something called OSMO. This is a iPad toy with several apps that go along with it. It's pretty new. We helped fund the Kickstarter or whatever on this, so this is the special edition. And there are some, tangible items that you use here. So you get this, you get OSMO words and Tangram, and then also you've got basically the stand for the iPad and what's actually like a mirror. This has a little mirror in it. So just kind of re-aims the camera in such a way that it's going to see what you do. So let's take a look at OSMO. So Tangram. Most of these Tangram and words are really good for preschool age kids. And then the Newton game would probably be something adults might enjoy or other kids might enjoy a little bit more. So I'm going to skip past the introduction and just play it for you guys. So you get, on Tangram, you get different puzzles. And it's laid out in a map like this. It's kind of cool. You got your pieces here. This is the ancient Chinese puzzle game, modernized for today. So when you've got a few different categories of puzzles, you have the yellow ones, which show you the color, and then you've got the orange ones, which don't show you color but show you a shade and the shapes. And then there's also, let's see if I can find another one. I think this. Oh. The other one doesn't give you, it's all black. It doesn't give you any hint as to what it's going to be. So there's various levels of difficulty. Anyhow, oh, here we go, the red ones. Yeah, so the red ones don't give you any hints. But just to show you, when you start off, this is what you get. You got your pieces here. It may give you a hint at the bottom of the screen as far as which pieces to start with. So if you wait long enough, it'll do that, but there we go. So if you line up your parts like so, it'll key in there on the screen, and you can twist them any way, really. Once you get, there you go. I mean, it doesn't need to be perfect for it to register, as you can see, so that's pretty cool. So let me recenter here, and it'll tell you also, if you need to, it'll tell you to recenter your pieces so that the camera can see better. But as you complete, and it plays some pleasant tones as you complete the puzzle, which is kind of cool. Multi-sensory feedback, you might say. So as you complete it, apologize that there wasn't really much of a way to video this and see everything at once with detail, so I'm doing my best. So that's what it looks like when you have one that's giving you hints. And then, some of the other ones are more difficult. Rocket ship. Okay, so let's see if I can do the rocket ship. Okay, so far so good. It is even, it's slightly challenging to an adult, even depending which level you're playing. See if that'll take. Yes. And as I play this, I'm feeling some level of satisfaction for, being able to. It's entertaining for adults as well, I would say. And then the last piece of the puzzle. Oops. See? Even an adult, it takes a minute. There we go. So that's essentially the Tangram game. And you've got lots of stages, and as the difficulty increases, you get more to do, so that's cool. There's also, let's look at words. This one is great for, I have a daughter who's 5. She loves words. It's perfect for her. She just started school, so if you have a kid around that age, this is going to be great for them too. Okay. So you've got the regular game, the junior game. Let's start with the junior game. So they give you a picture. This is how many guesses the person has to guess the correct letter that's missing. So obviously we need a C. Now the one thing one complaint I would have is that this package, you can't see all the numbers letters at once in any by putting them in the package. You have to spread them out on a table, and that can make finding the proper sound, the right letter, a little more difficult for a kid. But anyhow, so that's how that works, and then it tells you clear your play area. Door. So, I mean, this, like I said, this is great for a preschool age child. And then we will see, let's see the other, game. Okay, you can play against a friend if you want, which sadly I'm not going to be showing you in this video. Okay, so now we have to spell the entire word. A little more difficult. And I will select my letters. And you put them up, and you don't have to put it in order, so that's neat. I'll let you know I found a good letter as I rifle through my stack of chips. I found my N. There are 2 colors, so that when you're playing versus, each player has a color. But I'm pretty sure you can actually mix and match when you're using single player. Let's find out. Yes. So that is words. Oh, wow. Okay, so you must clear the play area before you can back out. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I'm obviously inept at this game. So, moving on to the next game that OSMO features, which is probably, I don't know, some people might think it's the coolest. And I will do my best to show you guys with my limited screen space here. Okay, this one is called Newton. So all you need is a piece of paper and a pen to play Newton. Let's play. Your goal is to get the falling balls to hit the target. And as you can see, I mean, anything that you put on the surface, and you don't need to use a pen. You can play with your hand if you want. So I mean, you can see already, it's like that music video from Aha. It's like Take On Me. But I mean, you can only get so far playing this way. Really, drawing does seem to be the best way because it registers that simple line the best. So let's just draw a line. See what happens to our balls there. Now you have to get a few balls on each target before it will let you pass. So let's see. I'm gonna just. And then the neat part is obviously you can also draw and then move your drawing slightly. So, because otherwise, I mean, the other complaint I would say is that you're going to use, if you're using a paper and pen, you're going to use a lot of paper playing this game. So that's kind of sad, I guess, but there's not really any particular way you need to play this game. I mean, look, you can use the edge of the paper. So the camera is sensitive enough to where you can do a lot of weird things. It's a lot of fun. So that's Newton, and you know, the game goes on with increasing difficulty. So, but I think this is the one that's going to entertain more adults of the 3 games that are out so far. And you know, also older kids, they're going to go for this game out of the 3. But all in all, I think that OSMO is a really great product and something that is really unique among iPad apps today. And I think it's worth picking up, especially if you have a preschool age child or a kid that's in kindergarten. You know, you should pick it up. It's going to be a lot of fun. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope this video was helpful to you. Thanks.